You are now listening to the Hot Take Hot Box.
So we have a big event this weekend. Anthony Joshua taking on Otto Wallin.
The day of reckoning.
The day is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
I don't know who's getting reckoned, but
Riyadh Sezen.
Yeah. I guess so. This is going to obviously set up Joshua and Wilder, so you want to have them on the same card, sure. But it's actually a pretty good card. Like Dimitri Bivol is back. I don't think. When's the last time we even see Bivol or saw Bivol? I think it was the fight after Canelo. Gilberto Ramirez. So it's been a year since he's fought. And, ring rust is definitely a thing in boxing, it seems like. You want to get in there and get some rounds in. So he's fighting Lyndon Arthur, a British fella, King Arthur. I think he only has one loss, but it was to Anthony Yardy a couple of years ago. He's just okay. He doesn't really have any good wins. He did beat Yardy before that. But, I think it's just kind of like a get-right fight for Bivol, and then we'll see who – I mean, dude, honestly, Bivol Beterbiev is definitely something that the Riyadh Sezen matchmakers want to do, right? That's what they want.
His Excellency would love to see that fight.
His Excellency, I can't even say. His Excellency, Sir Excellence, would probably cream his pants over a nice Bivol Beterbiev fight. I think I would too. That would be an absolute war between two just Russian monsters. So Jarrell Big Baby Miller, still undefeated technically, is on this card against Daniel Dubois. Philip Hrgovic, I think, is going to take one of these, is going to be a champion eventually, just because these sanctioning bodies are just completely crooked. He is going to be fighting on this card. And our boy, your boy, Arslanbek Makhmudov is going to be on this card. He is a scary, large human being. And he's taken on, I don't really know, Ajit Kabayal. I guess he's German. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, he's undefeated. He's 23. Somebody's O has to go. So
hell yeah.
It's probably this poor fucker's from Germany. Junior Fa, Frank Sanchez. That's actually an interesting fight. Frank Sanchez, the undefeated Cuban. His nickname is the Cuban Flash. 31 years old. Not really living up to the hype that they thought, but he's still around. He's still a name, a face. Pretty much just an all-heavyweight card is what we're doing here. But Anthony Joshua, Otto Wallin in the main event. Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker in the co-main event. Let's see if I have these odds all in front of me. They should be out.
Minus 800 for Deontay Wilder. Minus 450 for Anthony Joshua, which is a little. That's kind of the closest odds of any of the fights.
Yeah, that's not even that bad, honestly. Now you want to think that both of these guys are on their P's and Q's, right? Anthony Joshua isn't being weird. If there's like a press conference the week of and he starts screaming at Otto Wallin, which he did a couple weeks ago. He started trying to talk trash to Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin's like, what? I'm just this fucking Swedish guy. I'm not trying to talk shit,
He's like, bro, why are you yelling at me?
Who the fuck are you talking? What do you say fuck me for? What I do? But he lost. Obviously, he's notable for his loss to Tyson Fury back in 2019. I can't believe it was that long ago. But he actually put up a really good fight. Made Tyson Fury bleed.
Yep.
A little bit, and since then he's rattled off, I think, 6 in a row. Hasn't really, he was supposed to fight Dillian White, he was supposed to fight Lucas Brown, a couple cancellations here and there. Took on Murat Gassiev, beat him by split decision in the last fight. Murat Gassiev, not the best. He once went the distance with Alexander Usyk, but he doesn't really have any good wins. So that wasn't the best to see from Otto Wallin. That's why I think, and he's also pretty much all of his wins since the Fury fight have been by decision. I don't think he's going to win a decision against Anthony Joshua. I mean, he can definitely make it ugly, make it awkward in there. I mean, fighting Anthony Joshua, honestly, what you want to do is just get in his head because he's very mentally weak at this point in his career. I'm not sure after that Klitschko fight. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but I think he just got too famous too early, honestly, is what the problem was. But I think he just has to get in his head, try to bully him and dirty box. Other than that, I think Joshua should win. Same with Deontay Wilder. Joseph Parker's tough, but he's kind of older. He's actually only 31. It's kind of crazy, but he's been in a lot of wars. The Joe Joyce fights, I think he only fought him once. That was brutal, and he's won 3 fights since then. But I don't even know who any of these guys are. Simon Keane, I thought he was a soccer player. So he fought Chisora twice, 2 tough fights. Junior Fa beat him. Yeah, I just think Joseph Parker's a name, a face, kind of like a tune-up, right? These are both ideally tune-up fights, so they can both fight each other in I think May. So What do you think? What do you think we're going to see from AJ and Deontay?
I never have been a fan of AJ. It's not. I just think he is, for a boxer, when he gets hit, man, his body does not respond well. And
Yeah.
on a few occasions, I've seen him rocked, and he sometimes recovers, sometimes doesn't. I mean, you knocking out Robert Helenius is not not that impressive to me, just because
That guy.
I mean, a strong gust of wind comes through, and he's seizing on the ground. So it's
Shout out to Bryce Mitchell.
shout out to Bryce Mitchell. Oh, he's shaking. So at least we will have to see that this weekend, hopefully. I think you will get to see a few kind of highlight reel-esque knockouts. Deontay Wilder, always been a favorite of mine, just the way he comes in, does not fuck around at all. And, I think he eventually catches Mr. Joseph Parker and puts him out. I don't know if I'm too off on that. I'm obviously not the boxing expert that you are, but I do like the UFC element to this, where it's like a loaded card with names on it that you all from top to bottom. You could pretty much, for me, even as like a casual, I'm like, oh wow, that guy's fighting. Like Bivol is like the feature,
Crazy.
That's pretty insane. And a lot of these guys are going to win. A lot of them are, favorites, but Jarrell Miller, I think, is an underdog in that one. In that
slight underdog, not Daniel Dubois is only minus 300, and for boxing odds, you think that's not too crazy. Daniel Dubois is 26. He's coming off a loss to Usyk in a tough one. I think that was only a couple months ago too. So yeah, 4 months ago, a 9-round affair. I feel like it's a quick turnaround. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, 35. He's failed, I don't know, 637 drug tests, I think, in his life. He hasn't been clean in 595 days, something like that. So he's coming off a win earlier this year against Lucas Brown. Beat the shit out of Lucas Brown, but Lucas Brown's kind of cooked. Should I say kind of cooked? He's pretty much cooked. He's 44 years old. Yeah. Big Daddy Lucas Brown. He's steamed, he's fried, and he's done. They went 6 rounds, and Jerome Miller's a shit talker, and he's somebody that's trying to get into the picture, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. He probably – who's to say he won't fail a drug test from here between now and the fight, So we'll see if he can make it.
I don't think they're really testing over there in Riyadh.
That's probably
I don't think there's many rules. I can't wait to see the musical entertainment aspect of it. Who are we going to have come over right before Christmas? So, I don't know. Options might be a little limited.
Michael Bublé?
Maybe Dua Lipa, I don't know. That would be nice. But honestly, I will make sure that I'm tuned in for Arslanbek Makhmudov. Like that, I love that guy. I really do. Yeah. The Russian Canelo does not fuck around at all. He tries to murder people. What was the last time I saw him fight? Was that
It was just a couple months ago when he
Junior
fought
Anthony Wright. I don't even know.
2 months ago, yeah.
He killed
Junior Anthony
that
Wright
guy.
was decent. Yeah.
He walked through that guy like he was just a regular dude, and
which he might have been.
He might have been. I just love the give no fucks aspect of some of these guys, and I just like how loaded this card is. So I actually will be enjoying this on Saturday.
So it starts at 1 p.m., which is very early, but it is what it is. I'm not sure when this main event will start, but I assume it might be like they're going to push that bitch back 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have a great time with their pacing. I know they're gonna show a bunch of highlights that nobody wants to see and random shit that nobody cares about. Make sure you come visit Saudi Arabia. We're not, we're nice people. So
I'm okay. But thank you.
I'm good. Me and Matt are actually on the no-fly list towards any flights going to Riyadh.
Yeah,
so,
I don't care what's going on. I'm not going.
Unfortunately, we can't go. I'm sorry. We have things to do. We won't be there. But send us a postcard. Hopefully.
What is this going to be on?
I believe.
I mean, you can probably watch this on every streaming service possible because every promotion is involved in this. This is Matchroom, just because.
So it's Matchroom and Queensberry. Matchroom is where AJ is with Eddie Hearn. Queensberry Promotions is, I think, where Parker and some of these other guys like Dubois, maybe Arslanbek and Frank Sanchez, Junior Fa. I think Queensberry is Frank Warren and some of the other Brits. Top Rank's involved. I think they have either Valine or Wilder, maybe both. They're all involved, though. I see 500 different promotions are involved. So that's
there's a lot going on here.
Everybody's getting a piece of the pie, I guess. It's a big pie.
It should be fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to it. And
I don't know where we can watch it though. Let's see who is streaming. Who is it? DAZN maybe? Like I feel like DAZN has to be the provider here. I think it is. I think it is DAZN. It would only make sense. Yeah, it is DAZN. Okay, so ring
Let's
walks main event ring walk is 6:45 Eastern time approximately. So I think that'll probably end up being like
9
6,
o'clock.
7:50. Yeah. So midnight. All right, that sounds good. But yeah, if you're in Argentina, Chile, or Colombia, you must download the DAZN app. So I'm sorry.
Good luck to everyone out there trying to find this fight. Best of luck on Saturday. Enjoy your holidays, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't hear
You
from
are now listening to the Hot Take Hot Box.